up? It's time for Mission Prep Basketball right here on Prep Sports Network. We are live from the Christmas Classic in San Luis Obispo, downtown San Luis Obispo. I am Brian Stanley, joining you for the broadcast. If I lose my voice, it's for the good reason of Mission Prep Basketball. We are working hard all week long to bring you the best and only the best basketball here on the Central Coast. The next matchup is your Mission Prep Royals versus the Independence Falcons of Bakersfield, California. They come in today 6-5 overall. They are coached by Rich Ross. He is in his fourth season at the helm of the squad. The Independence Falcons are 1-1 in the tournament, and the Mission Prep Royals are 0-2. Royals looking to pick up their first win of the tournament, and snapping a 2-game streak. Losing streak is what they're looking for. Their longest losing streak of the season, and not the way they really wanted it to go down here at their home tournament. If you look back at the Falcons, they opened the tournament on Saturday against the St. Joseph Knights, falling 61-49. And then yesterday, Monday, they beat San Marcos Royals of Santa Barbara 51-39. The Mission Prep Royals lost to Saugus in the opening day 62-45. And then lost to Seattle Prep yesterday 55-40. The Royals are 0-2 in the tournament. They are 2-4 in tournament games overall this season. They come into game 5-4, looking to stay above 500 on the season as we go into day 4 tomorrow. I can tell you we have part of tomorrow's schedule filling out, and tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., Mission Prep will host Cardinal Newman to kick off day 4 of the tournament. And don't forget, tonight we have the three-point contest at 8:30, and then at 5:30 kicking things off before the contest, we have the semifinals beginning at 5:30 with Bishop Montgomery versus Sagemont. And then we have at 7 the St. Joseph Knights out of Santa Maria taking on Heritage Christian. So big semifinal matchups tonight for the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. The Royals are coached by Terrence Harris in his 16th season with the squad, 288 wins under his belt in those 16 years, and this is his 16th season with the team. If you look at the lineups for the squads, we're looking for some big production out of Jamar Howard for the Royals, averaging 21.9 points a game. The last couple games, he has trailed off. The last 2 or 3 games, he scored less than 20 points. Every other game this season, 7 of 9 games, he scored 20 plus. So he needs to get back into the scoring rhythm. They need some action from Wyatt Mulhard, who's averaging 9.8 points a game. He had a career high 17 against San Marcos. We need to see that again out of him. David Andrade needs to show his big body in the paint, show that muscle he built in football, and bring it to the hardwood tonight to help the Royals pick up their win, trying to avoid a 3-game skid here at Coett's Court. The Independent Falcons come out of the Southwest Yosemite League. They have yet to play a league game in the Central section, as the Royals have played 2, picking up both wins over the Napomo Titans and the Arroyo Grande Eagles. And we are about to get underway with our starting lineups, and that will be brought to you by Chris Sylvester, the voice of the Cal Poly Mustangs.
Welcome back to the Classic. This matchup features the Independence Falcons from Bakersfield and your Mission Prep Royals. First, the starting lineup for Independence. A 6'5" junior, number 1, Tyron Tyler. A 6'5" senior, number 4, Cameron Brown. A 5'7" freshman, number 5, Gabe Gutierrez. A 5'9" senior, number 11, Mike Pineda. And a 6'7" senior, number 20, Carrion Davis. The head coach of the Falcons is Rich Ross. Now the starting lineup for your Mission Prep Royals. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 0, David Andrade. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Grant Callahan. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 3, Jude Callahan. At guard, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Landon Smith. And a 6'4" forward, a junior, number 23, J.J. Howard. The head coach of the Mission Prep Royals is Terrence Harris.
Thank you, Chris Sylvester. Again, our starting lineups for the Falcons: Tyler, Brown, Gutierrez, Pineda, and Davis. For the Royals, Andrade, Callahan, Smith, and Howard in the center circle. We're going to see Davis and Howard go for the ball on the jump. This jump and every Mission Prep jump brought to you by Mike Smith, State Farm Insurance. And here we go with the tip-off. And the tip goes to the Royals in the hands of Jude Callahan. Back to Howard. Royals moving it around. The Callahan's exchange passes. Smith into the corner, back up top. Over to the right side. Howard back to Smith. Smith straight ahead to Jude Callahan in the wing on the left side. Back up to Howard. Into the corner, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Jude drives in. We're running out of time. Shot clock violation against the Royals. It will be Independence ball. 7:24 gone by. Or 36 seconds gone by. 7:24 on the clock and counting now. Brown drives in, kicks it out. To the rim on the reverse layup, no good as it sails over the basket. Pineda couldn't find the distance. That ball knocked out of bounds off of Grant Callahan. Defensive pressure by Tyron Tyler. Minute 10 off the clock and we're scoreless. Let's bring the scoreboard back in. Turnover created by the Falcons. Brown with it. Ball knocked loose. Falcons maintain possession. Up and no good on the shot. Davis is going to go to the line. And Andrade called for his first personal foul. Carrion Davis at the line to shoot 2. And then somewhere in the process, I missed a bucket. I do apologize, as Pineda made a basket. First one good for Davis. Second one no good. Royals ball. Chased out of bounds by the Falcons. Tyler. Royals down 3, 6:11 on the clock. Howard, three-pointer. Good from downtown. Howard ties things up 3-all. 5:52 and counting. Tyler drives in, top of the key. No good off the backboard. Howard with the rebound going the other way. Straight to the rim. Nice finger roll with the bounce, and Howard scores. 5-3 our score, 5:30 on the clock. Royals take a 2-0 lead, or a 2-point lead, excuse me. Leading 5-3. To the rim, Davis with a nice put up from the right side. Tying things up at 5. Grant looking for somebody. Back to Jude. Howard on the right side. Back to Jude. Royals moving around. Grant Callahan in the corner. Off target. No good. Rebound to the Falcons. Off the hands of Andrade. Pass deflected from Brown. Brown with a three-pointer. Bada bing, bada boom. Make it count. Each team with one three-pointer in this game. Smith from the right side slows it down after seeing the coverage coming up. Howard to Grant Callahan. He drives baseline. Double coverage. Three-pointer. A little off target, hitting the front of the rim from the left side. And that pass sells to the back. Hitting the padding underneath the classic sign. Howard, three-pointer from the left side. Second three-pointer of the quarter for Howard. Howard with all 8 points for the Royals. And we are tied at 8 apiece. Drew Callahan, no good. Ricochets to the hands of Cameron Brown. Grant Callahan called for that foul. Mission Prep now with 2 team fouls. Cameron Brown at the line shooting 2 free throws. Fouled in the act of shooting, misses in the shot. First one good for Brown. Brown now with 4 points. Checking in for Andrade and Smith are Luke Jacobson and Wyatt Mahard. Inbounded to Mahart from Callahan. Grant Callahan to Jude Callahan now. Bounce pass to Jacobson and the rolling finger layup. Good for Luke Jacobson. Royals tie things back up at 10 apiece. Pass inside intercepted by Howard. And the intended target on that pass, Panetta intercepts it, Oniguli intercepts the pass. Tyler called for his first foul, which collects the Falcons' first team foul. 10-10. 2:48 and counting on the game clock. Royals start the possession with a fresh game clock. Aiden Dolan in the game. Checking in for Grant Callahan. Ball knocked loose out of Dolan's hands. And going the other way is Gutierrez. He slows things down as the Royals jump out in front. Cut off the fast break. Gutierrez spins into the key. Kicks the ball out to Tyler. And as Gutierrez chases the pass back to him, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Royals' ball right near the center stripe. Smith kicking things off here. Mulhard. Back to Smith. At the break, Jude Callahan went to the bench as Smith came back in. That shot by Howard missed, coming up short. Smith applying pressure to Brown. And as he goes to the rim, Brown is fouled. And Howard's first foul of the contest. And he adds the third team foul for the Royals. Getting ready to check in, Ethan Eccles for the Falcons. Eccles, a 5'8" freshman. Checking back in, starter Kyron Davis, senior small forward, standing 6'7". Brown makes the second. Brown now with 6. 6-3 our score. Pass forward to Luke Jacobson from Mulhard to Smith. Smith loses the pass, but able to recover. Kicks it out to Mulhard in the wing. Down to the corner, back up top. Luke Jacobson drives baseline. Kicks it to Smith. Royals can't seem to get the offensive going. And it's a kick off of the foot of Amarius Roel, which creates a new 35 on the shot clock. 1:15 in the quarter. 1 point lead for the Falcons. Grant Callahan, 3-pointer off target, front of the rim. Bounces into the hands of Roel. Roel challenged by Jude Callahan. Roel crosses over with Eccles into the corner. Davis' shot comes up short. Jude with the rebound. Getting pressure from Oniguli. Grant back to Jude. Deep 3-pointer. Hits the back of the rim. Ricochets towards the Sooners section. Luke Jacobson comes up with the rebound, and he goes to the rim. No good. Rebound to the Falcons. Kyron Davis. Spins into the lane, puts it up. Rebound, Aiden Dolan. And Dolan runs out of time for the last second shot. And after 1 quarter of play, it is 11-10 Mission Prep trails. We'll be right back.
Hyundai San Luis Obispo is proud to support Mission Prep football this fall at 1407 Auto Park Way in San Luis Obispo. Come check out our Hyundai Getaway Sales event. With new inventory arriving daily, you won't want to miss out on what's going on at Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And if you don't feel like coming in, we make it easy with the option to shop from home. For more information, visit HyundaiSlow.com. Mission Prep Football is driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo.
We have the first horn at the quarter break as we enter the second quarter. Our score 11-10. Royals leading scorer J.J. Howard with 8 points, 2 3-pointers on his way. And then the Falcons with 11, 1 3-pointer, and 4 points from the free throw line. You just can't give those points away. You take away those fouls, and the Royals are up 3. Fouls are crucial in this one. It's going to affect the Royals down the stretch. Davis hands off to Brown. Brown drives in on Mohart, loses his own possession. Davis picks it up off the hardwood and rolls it into the basket that rolls around. Davis with 5. Is Grant leading the Royals here. He gets clipped, able to maintain possession. He's looking for a foul, but don't worry about it. Keep playing, boys. When Mohart can get hot, he can get hot. We need him to get hot now. Jude Callahan can too. He goes to the rim. It looks like he got mugged. There's no whistle. So the rebound to the Falcons, who are up 3 now. And Andrade pulling up the loose ball, keeping the Royals in this one, not allowing the Falcons to pull away. Jump shot, 3-pointer. No good for Grant Callahan. Royals have been known to have a bad quarter in games lately. This could just be another bad quarter if they're not careful. Already a minute and a half scoreless. Shot no good from the left side for Eccles. Mohart sets it up to Jude Callahan. To his right, Grant. Back up top. To Jude, to Grant, to Jude. And as Jude goes through the lane, he loses control. Major substitutions for the Falcons. Mike Panetta coming in. Tyron Tyler coming in. And Gabe Gutierrez coming in on the court also for them is Ethan Eccles and Davis. On the court for the Royals, Andrade, Mohart, both Callahans and Howard. Grant Callahan comes up with that rebound, and it's Royals ball. Howard to the rim. Collects the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Tyler, second foul for Tyron Tyler. Second team foul. Looks like I have my fouls off. Board says that's his first. We'll have to double check that in just a minute. Call it his first. Howard makes the first. Howard makes the second. The scoreless quarter ends for the Royals at 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Howard now with 10. It's a 1-point game in favor of the Falcons. Davis to Gutierrez. He drives in to the baseline. No good. Howard goes high, gets the rebound over Tyler to Grant. Baseline pass to Jacobson, and Jacobson loses control of the possession, sails out of bounds. Little Butterfingers might have had some popcorn before the game. Wash his hands at the half. We'll be good to go. 13-12. 5:12 on the clock now. Gutierrez drives right in on Howard. Howard able to cut him off. And to the rim, off the glass, no connection to the rim as Eccles. As Jude Callahan, guarded by Eccles, comes across the timeline. Double pressure, down low to Andrade, gets his own rebound, chases his own rebound again. And in the process, is mugged in the paint. Panetta called for the foul. Foul on the hardwood, not a shooting foul. Inbounds baseline right side. And that is a correction in the scoreboard. Tyron Tyler has 2 fouls. Gabe Gutierrez called for his first foul. Falcons collecting some quick fouls here in the second quarter. 4:39, still a 1-point game. Only a total of 4 points scored so far. A low-scoring quarter for both squads. 2 points each. Defensive pressure's good. A lot of bad shots, though, in this first half. As Panetta goes to the rim, high off the backboard. No good. Rebound to the Royals. Grant Callahan comes up with it. And Jude's going to slow things down, stopping the fast break. He goes to the rim. High floating arc. Jacobson trying to reclaim that one as it sails past the basket. And in foul trouble, Tyron Tyler. Now his third. Not looking good as Grant Callahan goes to the bench. Aiden Dolan back in for the Royals. Jude goes to the bench. 30-second timeout. We're going to join them. We'll see what these teams have dialed up as we only have 4 points in the second quarter, and we got 3:58 gone.
High school football fans, we know the weekend starts under the Friday night lights, and at Laguna Grill, we've got you covered on college football Saturdays and NFL Sundays this fall. Come by and enjoy a savory burger with our made-in-house patties, some awesome appetizers, and a cold one. While watching your favorite games, Laguna Grill, a proud sponsor of Mission Prep Football on PSNtv.
Welcome back. 4:02 on the clock until the break. 13-12. Falcons lead Royals. At the end of one, it was 11-10. Pass to Andrade. Andrade on the board. 2 points. Andrade averaging 5 points a game. Scored a career high last night. 10 points against Seattle Prep, a premier program out of Seattle, obviously, in Washington area. And a whistle on the floor. Aiden Dolan called for his first personal, and Mike Panetta at the line to take 2 shots as he was fouled in the act of shooting. And the Royals maintain their 1-point lead. So Panetta's trying to still tie this game up at 14 apiece now. Oh, they're giving him 3 shots. I do apologize. He was in 3-point range. So he can get not only 1, but 2 and 3. Up and good. Panetta ties it on his 3rd and final attempt at the line. And that is the 5th free point that the Royals have allowed thanks to fouls. Dolan up top to Smith. Howard guarded by Panetta. Gutierrez, I mean. Mahard. Howard, 3-pointer, straight ahead. Bottom of the basket. his third of the game. (17-14) our score. That's the third three-pointer of the game for the Royals. As we get Pineda on the other end, putting up a deuce, making it a 1-point game. Pineda with 5. Giving, that almost looked like a hook and ladder from Mahart to Jacobson to Smith. And Smith down low to Jacobson, no good as it's turned over to the Falcons. Brown with it. Spins into the lane, Brown. No good off the front of the iron into the hands of Aiden Dolan. Royals ball, Smith brings it across to Howard. Mahard. No good. Oh, I spoke too soon. The weird bounces on the rim. It's a weird day here at Mission Prep. Mahard on the board. 3-pointer. Mike Pineda driving in on Mahard. High floating shot. Banking in off the backboard. Pineda goes to the line. The foul on Mahard. Jude Callahan, Andrade, and Grant Callahan checks in. Jacobson, Mahard, and Dolan go to the bench. Kyrian Davis goes to the bench. As Diamante Modin checks in. And it is a 1-point game thanks to the extra point by Pineda. That is the 6th free throw made by the Falcons. Turnover. Whistle. Out of bounds off of Mission Prep foul. It's going to be Falcons ball. Jude Callahan picking up his first. Team 6th foul. Fouls adding up for both squads. Falcons with 5, Royals with 6. Pineda up top. In the corner to Gutierrez. He goes to the rim, off the side of the rim. Rebound to Smith, the shortest guy on the court. And Howard tripped up as he's going through the lane. He thinks he should have been fouled. Looks like a foul, but nobody called it. And Cameron Brown, no good on the coast-to-coast trip. And another whistle. 37.2 seconds remaining in this ball game. A fresh shot clock. 2.2 seconds separate the two. Pass forward to Smith, to Andrade, and Andrade hacked in the paint like a machete coming down, chopping leaves. And Cameron Brown collects the foul. Team 6th foul, both teams with 6 fouls. Andrade at the line to shoot 2. And Andrade can't increase the lead here. Second shot, no good. Rebound to Cameron Brown, who committed the foul to send Andrade to the line. Shot clock is dark, 20 seconds on the game clock. Cameron Brown looks like he could be the one taking the last shot. Drives in, meets Smith. Pressure, 3-pointer. Bottom of the basket. And that is good. for Cameron Brown. Cameron Brown finishes the half with 9 points. Our score is 22-20. Royals still down to the Falcons. Welcome back to the halftime show. Joining me now is the head coach of the St. Joseph Knights, also the athletic director, Tom Mott, former head coach here at Mission Prep. Figured we'd have him on for the Christmas Classic. You've been here quite a few years, Coach, competing in this tournament. You're going to the semifinals tonight. How's that matchup looking up for you?
Well, we're just excited, first off, that we get to be part of this great tournament once again. With last year with COVID and everything, there's no Mission Prep Christmas Classic, and that's kind of a void in my life for the last probably 20 years being a part of this thing. And we're just very excited to be back this year. And, we've had 2 good games so far, and we're blessed to be in the semifinals tonight.
What are some of the highlights of this tournament so far from other programs that you've been able to watch?
It's just fun to see teams from all over the country come out here. I have several friends, a former assistant of mine is coaching Cardinal Newman, so it's been fun to watch his team play. And just, obviously watching Mission Prep several times and seeing the great job that Terrence does. And, it's just fun to see different brands of basketball all together under one roof.
And then let's talk about the big guy, the guy that's drawn all the attention in this tournament, Tunde Yusufu. Sorry, I'm still working on his name.
You got it.
We'll just call him Tunde. He was in the dunk contest. I don't know if it was jitters his first year in the contest, but he did compete well against J.J. Howard, coming in second. But on the court, he's been lighting it up here, throwing down some hard dunks, getting the cheer fans going late in the afternoon when everybody's been tired. Talk about his performance for us.
He's done a great job. He's still learning, and where he started, 6-7 months ago, when he joined us to where he is now is just phenomenal. I think our first tournament went down to Phoenix, his first tournament with us, and he might have averaged 4 or 5 points a game. It was totally awkward and didn't really have a feel. And over this last 6 months, he spent a ton of time in the gym, a ton of time in the weight room, and it's really paying off for them.
And I just want to let you know, thanks to your crew and their extended family, our broadcast has gone international. We have people watching in Puerto Rico. I'm getting updates about local time, what time it is there, and what time your game tips off, which is 11 p.m. Puerto Rican time. So it's great to have you guys here to extend our viewership beyond the borders of the continental United States. So thank you for joining us. Coach, I appreciate you joining me for the halftime show. Any final words?
No, just thank you, Brian, for doing everything that you do, not just for basketball, but for football and sports on the Central Coast. I know it means a lot to these kids here at Mission Prep to have their games, all over the internet so everybody can watch them, including us coaches that use it to scout, my buddy Terrence. But, it's a great feature this year, and, it's really added a lot to the Christmas Classic.
You are right. Everybody can scout the Royals now. It's not very hard these days. And I do it for the kids, because if it wasn't for the kids, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Absolutely.
So it's all about them. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Brian. Take care.
Royals start off with the ball here in the third quarter. They're down 2. Our score coming out of the break, 22-20. Leading scorer for the Royals, J.J. Howard with 13 points. Jude Callahan to the rim, kicks it out to Howard, three-pointer. Wide open, no good. Rebound on Andrade and the putback points. The Mission Prep fans go crazy on the home side. Andrade with 4 points now. Set a career high last night of 10. Finding his groove this season. Making back-to-back starts for Terrence Harris. Inside the arc, does Mike Panetta step. Connects for the deuce. And it's a 2-point lead maintained by the Falcons. Pass forward to J.J. Howard. He goes to the rim, kicks it out to Jude Callahan. Three-pointer left wing. Again off target. Andrade with another rebound in this quarter. And the pass from Callahan off target to Howard. Turnover. Gutierrez, three-pointer, bounces, no good. Jude Callahan crosses over to Grant Callahan to Howard in the corner, pulls up as he shakes his defender. It stalls on the rim, rolls out into the hands of the Falcons. Cameron Brown up top to Gutierrez. 24-22 our score. As Tyler comes up with that one. 4-point lead now for the Falcons. Royals trying to close the gap. Pass broken up. Falcons come up with it. Able to maintain possession through the pressure is Tyron Tyler as he created the steal opportunity in the backcourt. Come across. We'll join them in the timeout. This is Mission Prep Basketball on Prep Sports Networks.
We take this Mission Prep basketball break to tell you about our friends at Gino's Pizza on Monterey Street in San Luis Obispo. They're open daily, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Give them a call if you're hungry right now, 805-752-1333. Now, why is Gino's unique? Well, they're a classic neighborhood family pizzeria known for distinctive pizza crusts, farm-fresh products, premium quality ingredients, and friendly service. At Gino's Pizza, they believe that pizza is one of, if not the only, heartwarming, mood-soothing, create-a-party ambiance anywhere, anytime comfort foods. All right, that's enough hype. Get down to Gino's Pizza and tell them the Royals sent you. Official pizza partner of Mission Prep Basketball on PrepSportsNetworks.com. It's Gino's Pizza on Monterey Street in downtown San Luis Obispo.
Mission Prep ball out of the timeout. 5:28 on the game clock. Kicked out of bounds. Get a fresh shot clock for the Royals. Grant inbounding. Howard on the right side. Ball not loose by Gutierrez. Howard recovers to Smith. Back to Howard. And Gutierrez puts pressure on Smith. Comes up with the loose ball. And Falcons in control here, up by 6 in the quarter. Falcons on a 6-2 run. Just over 3 minutes into the quarter. And Davis blocked at the rim. Shot sails out of bounds. It's going to be Falcons ball. 4:47 on the clock, 16 on the shot clock for the Falcons. Inbounds to Tyler. Gutierrez. Panetta now with it. They reset the offense up top. Davis, free throw line. Jumper no good. And the follow through from Brown completes the two-pointer. Brown now with 11, leading the Falcons in scoring. Next up, Panetta with 10. Into the corner, Grant Callahan looks for a three. Trying to shake his defender, get past him. And the pass to Jude, collected by Gutierrez, and Gutierrez goes right to the rim for the deuce, the bucket, the score. 2 points for Gutierrez. All 5 starters now have scored for Ross. Coach Ross, as that shot's no good. Rebound to Davis. Now a 10-point lead. Royals trying to stop it. Howard goes to the rim. They call off the shot. It's going to be inbounds, baseline left side. And Cameron Brown picks up his second foul. And that is the first team foul of the half, of the second half. Oniguli checking in as Mike Panetta goes to the bench. Kyron Davis goes to the bench as well. Amarius Rowland checks in for the Falcons. 10-point lead, 32-22. Howard in the lane, puts it up, 2 points, 15 so far for Mr. Howard. 32-24, 3:06 on the clock. A 10-4 run for the Falcons. .30-second timeout taken by the Falcons. We'll join them in that timeout. This is presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai of San Luis Obispo.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meat and cheeses, fresh daily dips and salsas, organic and locally sourced produce, sushi rolled daily, wild-caught seafood, choice prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, fresh-baked cakes and pies, top-shelf wine and spirits, and the best craft beer selection. Happy holidays from all of us at California Fresh Market, the best on the Central Coast.
Falcons with the ball out of the timeout. And Oniguli slam dunk. Jude Callahan to Howard up top. Howard getting major pressure. They're trying to shut down Howard, and Royal on the pressure for Howard. Luke Jacobson in the game. Three-pointer for Howard, off target. I can see it from here. No good. 2:20 on the clock here in the third quarter. 34-24. A 12-4 run for the Falcons. And the shot by Gutierrez is no good. And what appears to be a bad third quarter coming back up. They had one yesterday. Timeout taken. Nope, not a timeout. It looked like he was single timeout from here. Sorry for the screen. Let's bring that back for you. Thank you for joining us. Oniguli called for the foul. Second foul of this half only. We're 6 minutes and 11 seconds into the quarter, and we only have 2 fouls. Everybody's playing pretty clean right now. Smith trying to work his way up court. Grant Callahan takes a high pass. As he brings it down, it's knocked loose. Falcons come up with it going the other way. And a high floater put in by Tyler. Tyler now with 6 points. 6 points and 3 fouls. Three-pointer for J.J. Howard. Howard has now 4 3-pointers in this contest. Lighting it up, all 4 3-pointers. Mission Prep has 5. Is a 9-point lead with 39 seconds to go. Mission Prep trails by 9. Falcons with that 9-point lead. Smith set up the offense. Grant Callahan passed inside to Howard on the elbow. Kicks it out to Smith, 3-pointer. Comes up short into the hands of the Falcons. Pass forward to Gutierrez. He slows it down, realizing he didn't have a clear lane to the rim. And this is going to be the final possession of the quarter with 8 seconds and counting. Shot up, no good. We got the whistle. We'll go to the line. It's the Royals' first team foul of the half. With 2 seconds remaining, Callahan gets his second, Grant Callahan. 2 team fouls. Jacobson goes to the bench as Jude Callahan checks in. Panetta checks in for the Falcons, as well as Davis. Second one good for Brown. Brown with 12. Into 3 quarters, 37-7. Royals still trailing here. We'll be right back.
For more than 60 years, Holland Realtors have been in San Luis Obispo serving the Central Coast community, treating your property as it were our very own. That's the famous slogan that has seen 3 generations of Holland Realtors come through the San Luis Obispo area. Free home valuations, they have it all at Holland Realtors in San Luis Obispo. Check them out today, the official realtor partner of Mission Prep Basketball.
Welcome back. 8 minutes to decide a winner here in the Mission Prep Christmas Classic. If we look at the rest of the schedule for these 2 squads, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Cardinal Newman versus Mission Prep. And then at 5:30 p.m., it's going to be Independence versus a winner of Seattle Prep Cherokee Trail later today. That game at 4 p.m. And then tonight we have a huge lineup for you. We got the 2 semifinal games, Bishop Montgomery versus Sagemont, St. Joseph versus Heritage Christian. And then at 8:30 is going to be our 3-point contest. You're not going to want to miss it. Brown driving in, puts Howard on his back. Howard slow to get up because he's expecting a foul. Panetta with a jumper from the right side, no good. Brown with the rebound and the putback. Brown with 14, turnover created by the Falcons. Brown, slam dunk. (41-17). We talk about bad quarters for the Royals. The Royals only scored 7 in the third quarter after scoring 10 in each of the first 2 quarters for a total 20 in the first half. Jude Callahan baseline pass out of bounds off the Royals. Falcons ball. Leading scorer in this contest right now, J.J. Howard, 18 points. He has 4 3-pointers in this contest. Royals with a total of 5. And the putback for Tyler is good. And a 43-27 score with 6:45 on the clock. We'll be right back.
Slow Brew the Rock is home to a 30-barrel brew house, canning line, and tasting room. The Rock features a tap room restaurant, catering kitchen, and event space. The casual setting is centered around The Rock, with extensive landscaping, casual outdoor seating, and fire pits. The Rock boasts one of the largest venues in San Luis Obispo County for corporate functions, weddings, and other celebratory events. Open Tuesday through Sunday, noon to 8 p.m., it's the perfect pregame hangout spot before the next Mission Prep football game. Find us at 855 Aero Vista Place in SLO. Go Royals!
Old San Luis Barbecue, a proud supporter of Mission Prep Royals football in the 2021 season. Established in 2010, they are SLO County's best Santa Maria-style barbecue. Couple of locations to choose from in San Luis Obispo, one on Higuera, one on Broad. They're open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays even later, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., a great spot to stop by after Mission Prep's next win.
One of these days, they'll give me a TV timeout. One of these days. Until then, we're back under action. 6:41 and counting now. Royals come up with the ball. Jude Callahan. Pass forward. On the turnover. No good on the shot by Brown. Howard on his back. Could have sworn you get... We finally get a timeout. The official on the far sideline hearing Terrence Harris. And Harris wants his team in front of him. We'll be right back as we join him in the timeout.
Sometimes before or after a big workout, you need a boost. Well, how about you come down to Boost Nutrition? That's right. Get a boost at Boost Nutrition on California in San Luis Obispo. Come hang with them at Boost Nutrition. Healthy shakes, protein coffee, energizing teas, and more. Boost Nutrition, the official boost of Mission Prep basketball.
And we're back under action. 6:21 on the clock coming out of the timeout. It's going to be Royals ball after saved and recovered by Howard, who was saved and recovered by the timeout of Terrence Harris. Inbounds to Smith. Guarded closely by Panetta. Triple coverage on Smith. And going to the rim, slam dunk, Cameron Brown. Brown with 18 points in the contest. Brown and Howard both with 18, tied for the lead score. Excuse me, Howard has 20 on the board. 27-45 is our score. As Cole Jenkins checks in. Smith needs a breather. Jude Callahan setting up the offense, 27-45. Royals trailing by 18 points after a bad first quarter. They're still scoreless in this quarter as well. A bad third quarter, 7 points. Scoreless in this one. At 2 minutes and 25 seconds gone away. Tyron Tyler called for his fourth. Third team foul. Tyron Tyler has 4. Tony Gooley checking in. We'll see Tyler come to the bench. Nope. Figure Tyler. Yep, Tyler is coming to the bench. Three-pointer. Off target for Callahan. Callahan scoreless in this contest. Andrade with the putback. David Andrade, 6 points tonight. 1 point above his average of 5. Had 10 last night, the career high. Can he get there again as the Royals try to chip away? 16-point lead, 18-point lead still for the Falcons. 29-35. Back to 20 on the make. No good on that one for Panetta. Howard going the other way. And Howard on the board. Slam dunk. Full timeout taken. We'll be right back.
Hyundai San Luis Obispo is proud to support Mission Prep football this fall at 1407 Auto Park Way in San Luis Obispo. Come check out our Hyundai Getaway Sales event. With new inventory arriving daily, you won't want to miss out on what's going on at Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And if you don't feel like coming in, we make it easy with the option to shop from home. For more information, visit HyundaiSlow.com. Mission Prep football is driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. We take this mission.
What's most important to you? At Mike Smith State Farm, giving you the right insurance advice to protect the life you're living and the people you love is the highest priority. Located on the corner of Johnson Avenue and San Luis Drive by French Hospital, right here in SLO, our licensed and knowledgeable agents are ready to take your call and put an insurance package together that fits your individual needs. Give them a call at 805-546-8393, representing a company large enough to have your back, but an office small enough to care. Go Royals!
Back under action, pass to Davis here on the front of the scorer's table. Back to Davis. Into the corner, Panetta, wide open three-pointer. Bottom of the basket. Panetta with 13 tonight. Shot no good. That was just ugly. We'll call it as it is. That was an ugly possession at the very end there. I don't know who was trying to come up with it. 52-31. It is now a 21-point lead. And going high is Davis. And going to the rim is Davis. And getting in the bucket is Davis. Did I mention that was Davis? 54-31. This is going to be the biggest loss of the season for the Royals as Howard goes to the rim and collects another foul. Only 4 points for the Royals in this quarter so far. 3:13 left. Kyron Davis called for his second. JJ at the line to shoot 2. And Howard now with 21. Make that 22 for Howard. 33-54 our score. Panetta double coverage by Jenkins and Mallhard. Gutierrez hands off to Davis, who crosses path with Brown. Into the corner, drives baseline. off of the foot of Oniguli. Mission Prep Royals ball. (54-33). Back to 21, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Royals. Royals need this one, 2:43. Right in front of the crowd on the home side. Howard goes in. And J.J. Howard with 24 now. 2:23 left. Howard approaching his career high of 27. 3 points away, set in the season openers. Gutierrez comes up with the loose ball on the hardwood into the corner. Panetta with it. No good on that attempt from the beyond the arc. As Jude Callahan goes in to Andrade to Mahard. Comes up short on, comes up a little long on that three-pointer. Bouncing across. Davis into the corner as Gutierrez brings it back out up top. 1:43 and counting. Mikey Larkin getting ready to check in as Coach Ross clears his bench, saying if you haven't played, now's your time. Get up, boys. Brown off the front of the iron, off the head of Davis, into the hands of Howard. And Howard with 1:20 left gets it to Jude. And Jude goes to the rim, and he's not going to walk out scoreless today with that layup. 37-54, Royals still down. They're playing for integrity now with 1:13 left.
Sometimes before or after a big workout, you need a boost. Well, how about you come down to Boost Nutrition? That's right. Get a boost at Boost Nutrition on California in San Luis Obispo. Come hang with them at Boost Nutrition. Healthy shakes, protein coffee, energizing teas, and more. Boost Nutrition, the official boost of Mission Prep basketball.
We are back courtside. Leading scorer in this contest is J.J. Howard, 24 points. Howard has gotten to the bench. Likeliness of seeing him again, I would say, is 50-50 on the court for the Royals. Jude Callahan, Mikey Larkin, David Andrade, Wyatt Mulhard, and Cole Jenkins. Double coverage on Eccles, who had the ball. And we have a jump ball as Mulhard, Jude Callahan, and Moten fight over it. Excuse me, that was Eccles fighting over it. Either way, Royals ball. Less than a minute to go now. 55 seconds and counting. Jude Callahan with back-to-back field goals for the Royals. 54-39. 11 points for the Royals in this quarter. 12 points correction in this quarter for the Royals. They've given up 17. Pass up top to Moten. Triple pressure. Jump ball. Royals ball with 24 seconds left. An even 24. Jude Callahan in-mans in front of the bench to Jenkins. He's going to lead the offense on this one. Sets a screen, gets away from the defender, moves across. That pass intercepted by the Falcons. And that's going to be it as Jenkins applying pressure on Eccles. Into the corner. Final buzzer. Royals fall in this one, 54-39. And our leading scorer in the contest is J.J. Howard, 24 points. For the Falcons, Cameron Brown adds 20. Mike Panetta adds 13. Tyron Tyler adds 8. And Kyron Davis adds 9. As again, for the Royals, J.J. Howard, 24. David Andrade with 6. Luke Jacobson off the bench with 4. Wyatt Maher off the bench with 3. And Jude Callahan with 4. Thank you very much. We'll see if Coach is going to join us. Here he comes. Coach, whenever you're ready. Day 3, Mission Preps, Game 3. You're now 0-3 in your own tournament, Coach. How tough is this one?
Well, it's not fun, I can tell you that. Not fun to give up the second half that we gave up. But you know, we got no choice but to keep on fighting, try to keep on learning, keep on growing. And that's the challenge for these guys right now. You know, when other team goes on a little run, we got to find ways to stop the bleeding and fight back. And we're just not doing a good enough job of that right now. We're just not.
You have another bad third quarter, only 7 points while giving up 15.
Yep.
And that's where you talk about that bleeding. Let's talk about a bright spot. J.J. Howard back into the scoring range. 24 points tonight for him. How do we spread that around, though, to get everybody else involved with him?
Yeah, guys got to play with confidence. You know, we make shots early, and we did not make shots in the third quarter. Turned it over way too much, and really that's where the other guys didn't get as involved as we'd like them. You know, Independence did a great job in their zone, making it tough for us to catch the ball in the middle of the court, and also making it tough for us to run some of our actions that get some of those other guys some good looks. But when we turn the ball over, that's tough. And then, you know, to start that third quarter, I actually thought we got a couple of really good looks that didn't fall. And the kind of nature of our team right now is when we make those shots, then that turns into really good energy on the defensive end. And when we miss those shots, you can kind of see the deflation. We just got to find a way to get out of that space as a group.
Going into tomorrow, you open Day 4 against Cardinal Newman. Both teams in this tournament now 0-3. So one of these teams is going to walk away with a win. What's it going to take for your squad to get the win over a struggling Cardinal Newman?
Yeah, we're going to have to battle, and we're going to have to do it together. You know, we got to execute on offense. We can't have long lapses of no scoring, but also giving up bad buckets on the defensive end. You know, that 15 points that we gave up in the third quarter, there were a couple of really bad give-up plays defensively, and we had to avoid those if we want to be successful.
Coach, any final words before we part for the next game?
Yeah, the nature of this game is sometimes up, sometimes down, and the reality is we got to find a fight in us that helps get us out of a tough place. Losing 3 games in a row is not fun, it's not easy, but it's also not the end of the world if we can figure out how to fight through it, and that's what we're focused on right now.
This is some of the premier talent across the nation in this tournament. So, you know, though it's a loss, it's not as if you're losing to an 0-10 team.
Yeah, no, we are where we are, and we know it's a journey. We just got to be willing to go through it.